I'm your host with the most, Locum23. You're joining me for Chapter 9, The Rocket's Red Glare. Chief Walsh arrested Kate in her hospital room? That's right. Once he found the knife used to kill Tanner, with her fingerprints on it, he decided she was guilty. Even though one of his own officers found her drugged in the cabin. You seem upset about that. Maybe because it was infuriating. Walsh decided on day one that Kate was a low-life gold digger who killed Tanner out of jealousy. No amount of evidence on Earth could make him see things differently. So, you felt you had to go outside the law? I knew I had to help my friend. But first, I needed a drink. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. If not, cheer up. And if you need to talk to someone, I'm here for you. You sit at a booth in Shipwreck Sally's, staring at your untouched beer, unable to get Kate's teary, tormented face out of your mind. Flynn, Naomi, Grant are all there with you. The mood is dark. I can't believe that asshole arrested Kate. What is he thinking? He's just lucky I wasn't there. I would have knocked him out cold. And gotten yourself arrested, too. Worth it. He'll get what's coming to him. Trust me. I understand that you're all pissed off. I'm frustrated too. But we need a plan. Naomi, give us a minute. You know what? We're doing it. I'm still trying to process what the hell even happened. I mean, seriously. How is a man like Walsh even allowed to carry a gun? I don't know, John. It does seem like he's either corrupt or possibly just incompetent. I'm gonna go with both. One thing's clear. Walsh is sticking to the Kate is killer narrative. Hard. It's possible he believes it, but it seems more likely that someone's pulling his strings. The Sterlings. That would be my guess. The four of you lapse into silence, each lost in your own thoughts. I mean, obviously I'll take on Kate's defense. Pro bono. Thank you, Graham. It's the least I can do. We can beat Walsh in court, and then I'm gonna stop you right there. I wouldn't count on beating him without a lot more convincing evidence. People in the town trust Walsh. We know it's undeserved, but a jury might not. So then we find Tanner's killer. Kate's kidnapper. Walsh can't pin this on Kate if we find whoever's really possible. You know, whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? You remember that thing that pretty much every single world government's based on? You forget that, right? Yeah, stupid me. I think it's our best chance of getting her off. Maybe our only chance. That all sounds good, Silverhawk, but what's your plan? Because from here, where I'm sitting, it looks like we've got zero leads. Maybe. We could start on the Sterling's annual 4th of July gala. It's the biggest social event of the summer. The whole town will be there. Probably a few drink-ins. Maybe we'll turn something up. Wait, they seriously didn't cancel it? After all what's happened to Tanner? I don't think nuclear war could keep the Sterlings from maintaining their beloved traditions. That bunch really knows how to put their family first. Tanner loved the gala. I think that might be their way of saying goodbye. Regardless of their motives, Walsh has me on detail for the party. It's a long shot, but maybe we'll overhear something that gives us a lead. Open bars do tend to get people talking. You know what they say about loose lips. They sink Walsh's ship? We'd sure as hell better hope so. You spend a long, restless night in your room, dreaming of Kate's teary-streaked face. But the next morning, you wake up determined to find something at the gala that will prove her innocence. You've just finished your breakfast when Miss Harlena, who's our resident goddamn wardrobe expert, pops around the corner. She stares at you pointedly. I know what you're gonna say, Miss Harlena. You're gonna say, wow, you're going in on that old outfit, aren't you? I'm gonna be like, yes, and you're gonna offer me some shit, and I'm gonna be like, go fuck yourself. Can I help you? I'm fine, thank you, dear. Just wondering if you had any plans today. Well, I was planning to go to the... The 4th of July gala, I knew it. Such a spectacular event. The food, the drinks, the fireworks, it's nothing like you've ever seen. I mean, I've seen fireworks. Oh, not like these, you haven't. Tanner puts the show together himself, and he... Oh dear, I suppose that will have to change this year, won't it? Yeah, honestly, I feel like this event might be kind of a downer. Maybe, though the Sterlings have spent generations learning to hide their feelings. Sorry, I had to take some medicine with some pills. So, question. They actually have feelings? Holy shit. Inside, I'm sure they're mourning their son, but they never show anything but a joyous face to the world. That's, creepy. I've always thought so. Celebrating a time like this, it feels wrong. Especially with poor Kate in jail. Do you think she did it? Are you trying to insult my intelligence? Kate wouldn't hurt a fly. I mean that literally. I once saw her spend an hour trying to safely shoo a fly out of her bakery. I just wanted to make sure we're both on Team Kate. Of course we are, dear. Anybody who isn't a damn fool, if you ask me. Miss Harlena steps back, clears her throat, looking you up and down with a raised eyebrow. Oh, look, here it comes. Since you're planning on attending the gala, I was wondering... what am I gonna wear? Yeah, even the character was like, yep. Oh, you hadn't decided? Well, don't worry, I've got just the thing. Miss Harlena vanishes around the corner and returns a stylish outfit laying over one arm. What do you think? Isn't it just perfect for this sort of thing? Jesus Christ, no! Those pants are pink! Okay, no. No. Tell me those pants are pink. Are we gonna start that, like, debate of the dress? Is it blue or is it gold? Because that is pink. That is pink. That is not red. Do you want to see some red? I am livid right now! Are you sure? It fits you so well. Sorry, Miss Harlena, but I like what I have on. Whatever you say, dear. Have fun at the gala. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That doesn't rule much out. Well, you only live once. Miss Harlena disappears behind the counter. You hop in the taxi and head to the gala. Like that red rose on her desk? That is red. Which is already full swing. Guests mull around, sipping drinks, chatting. Servers scurry by with trays of delicious-looking hors d'oeuvres. Oh my god, I'm tired of that chat. The Sterlings sure know how to throw a party. You hear a voice behind you. Party. Looks like a bunch of stuffed shirts and tipped-up noses to me. Flynn, keep it down. Aye, Flynn. See Naomi off to one side, scanning the crowd. I'm gonna check in with Naomi, see if she's heard anything yet. Sounds like a plan. I'll head to the bar. There's bound to be more gossip the closer you get to drinks. Also, there's drinks. Okay, Drake 2.0. Excellent strategy. You head over to Naomi. She nods curtly at you, keeping her eyes trained on the crowd. Every inch the professional. Naomi? I'm not even going to ask how the Starlings seem. Have you heard anything? Not really. Unless who's carrying the best designer handbag interests you, that is. Well, what's your verdict on the deeply important issue? Give me a good leather holster any day. Naomi, is Scarlet here? She's here-ish. But that gets less true every time she goes back up to the bar. You follow Naomi's gaze to the visibly wobbly Scarlet yelling at the bartender that her drink tastes like ass butt. Yikes. I guess she's not going to be much help today. She's going to need some help before too long. Ah, we get to ask all three. Honestly, I can't get a read on them. They're all so plastic. Margaret's got a smile plaster on. Pierce is following the same script with every single guest. It must be hard for them. They've lost a son, after all. True. I can't imagine how hard that must be. But that doesn't give them the right to take Flynn's sister away, if they're insisting Walsh pins this on Kate. That's where my sympathy ends. Naomi checks her watch and sighs. It's time for me to do my rounds. I'll catch up with you later. Can't wait. She heads off towards the stage just as Grant approaches. John, finally. Someone I want to talk to. What? This isn't your scene? It's not that. I just realized how much every other person here pales in comparison now that I bumped into you. Oh, you flirt! How have you been here long? Long enough for a glass of wine and a little conversation. I might have been able to enjoy them if I weren't half suspicious of everyone around me. You're not enjoying the chance to play detective? Far from it. Leave the snooping for the investigators. I'd rather come in after all the facts are on the table. I guess you're different. I am. I like to do both. I love to crack a good case open and resist. Like, how do you resist a good mystery? Come, Watson, let's go. Mysteries are fine, but I prefer solutions. Taking all the puzzle pieces, putting them together, looking at all the information, reading the story it tells, and then making sure my version of the story is so compelling, everyone has to believe it. I'm glad Kate has you in her corner. Grant abruptly stiffens, looking over your shoulder. You turn to see Margaret and Pierce Sterling approaching. Ah. Quick, Flynn, bring me a drink. Their smiles are bright and fixed, but you see the dark circles under their eyes, the strain at the corner of their mouths. You can't help but feel a pang of sympathy. I don't feel shit. Mr. and Mrs. Sterling, I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you for your sentiment. Let's not dwell on that now. This is a party, not a funeral. John, I'm surprised to see you here, given the circumstances. Surprised isn't the word I'd use. John's my +1, Margaret. I see. I always thought you had more taste, Grant. I just keep looking at her and seeing the Wicked Witch of the West. I won't turn you away, John. I've always believed in keeping my friends close, but my enemies closer. Is that why your son's dead? Excuse me? Don't play dumb. You're her friend. The jumped-up hussy who took our beautiful boy away from us. Ma'am, I understand how hard this must be for you, but I honestly believe Kate's in it. We don't care what you believe. Think what you like. I know what she did, and if I have anything to say about it, that filthy murdering whore will die behind bars. Margaret, please. Margaret's eyes narrow, and she clutches Pierce's arm, breathing heavily as though collecting herself. Do enjoy our hospitality. She and Pierce turn and walk away. Wow, that was, rough. For them, maybe. Everyone processes grief differently, I guess. I don't know about you, but I could use a moment away from the crowd. Yes, immediately. The two of you work your way to the edges of the party. Grant stops to gaze out over the water. Have you ever seen the view from the cliffside? I didn't even know that was an option. I'll show you. The best part is the other bar over there. I think after we both deserve a drink. You and Grant walk towards the beach as the sun fades behind you. Without diamonds? You stop to admire the moonlight as it reflects off the ocean waves. Wow. I don't think I'd ever get used to this view. The two of you head over to the bar near a cluster of full tables, draped in red, white, and blue. The signature cocktail is the mint julep, but it's a full bar. I'll have a glass of rose, I'm guessing rose wine, tequila gimlet, or mint julep. Mint julep. A little more unconventional. The Sterlings always serve them at the 4th of July gala. I guess her family never missed a Kentucky Derby when she was growing up. Wait, Margaret from the South? I believe so, yes. She has zero accent. Look at that, guys! Look, another thing I got called out on, and I was right. Go for sure. It's like Pixelberry is subtly confirming things I say. I'm just saying. My guess is she got to work dropping it the minute she met Pierce. Just then, Scarlet stumbles over the two of you. There you are, Grant. Still wasting your time on John? How predictable. What? What's that supposed to mean? I heard about your little old town date with Kate still half dead in the hospital. No less, very classy. It was not a date, and we visited Kate after. Whatever. I suppose I shouldn't care, after what she did. For Christ's sake, Scarlet. You were Kate's maid of honor. You of all people know she's not capable of murder. Scarlet's out a weary sigh. I believe that, obviously. But if I were in her place, if someone stole Tanner from me, you know what they say about a woman scorned. Yeah, I'd kill you first, then Tanner. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Bartender, when's my martini? The bartender hurries to make her drink. She takes a huge gulp. Anyway, I'm over it. No time to dwell in the past. I've got my future to think about. What are you talking about? She downs the last of her drink. The Tanagon, that drunt sack of ham, is the only remaining sterling heir. It's only a matter of time before he runs their business into the ground. And? Don't you ever get tired of being the second richest family in town, Grant? Aren't you looking forward to being the first? With a toss of her hair, she walks off. Wow. Wow, and you also missed the hint. Like, I'm wondering... I have a pang of thought in my back of my brain. I guess I'm glad she's feeling better? Well, we should probably keep an eye on her. Agreed. Catch Bryce's gaze inadvertently, his brows furrowed at the sight of you. Before you can react, he continues lurching your way. You! What the hell are you doing here? Oh, Bryce, it's great to see you. Long time, right? What the hell? Oh, what's that? I'm trying reverse psychology on you. How are you? Would you like a hug or a handshake? Do you think you're funny? I'll wipe that smile off you. I'd like to see you try. Brand steps between you and Bryce. Easy, Bryce. Out of my way. He's not welcome here. Shoves Grant aside and gets right in your face. Oh, I'd like to see you try, Porky Pig. Oh, mother... Admit it. Admit it. You were in on it. The crowd around you goes silent. All eyes are on you. Grant dusts himself off and signals to the waitstaff. Several of them surround Bryce, pulling him away from you. Hey, get off me! He shoves them away. You people work for me, damn it! He straightens his collar and smooths down his jacket. If you intend to keep your pathetic jobs, you should try to remember that. He stalks off towards his parents, who have been watching the commotion from the stage. Concerned looks on their faces. He turned to Grant. So far, this day is going great. He's had too much, and the fireworks show is any minute now. Don't tell me. Fireworks were always Tanner's big thing. Now that he's gone, the torch passes to Bryce. We're gonna die, aren't we? Pretty much. The whole boat's gonna explode. Grant chuckles. I thought we'd find some leads here, but the only big discovery of the night is that everyone is barely holding it together. Everything that happened with the wedding, Tanner, Cade, it feels like it broke the whole town. Or maybe it exposed the rot that was always below the surface. You turn and notice a young man wearing a waiter's apron, weaving quickly through the crowd. Something about him looks familiar. Oh, it's Tony Rez. Tony Rez? What's he doing here? And he doesn't look like he's wearing an apron, or even looking like he should be here. Who now? But he's already hustling away through the crowd. Wait here, Grant. I'll be right back. Rush after him, pushing your way through the crowd of societals. You hear Grant calling after you. John, where are you going? I'll explain later. Tony weaves through a circle of people gathered around an entertainer juggling sparklers. I should cut through the show, work my way through the crowd. You nudge your way through the spectators, trying to keep an eye on Tony, but it's impossible to see him through the crowd of people. Crap, where did Tony go? You push forward, looking around frantically. On the ground, you spot something, a loose red scrap of his apron. You bend down to pick it up. Can't lose him. Okay, got another clue. You keep running. But then, when the floodlights in the stands come on, blinding you. What the? The crowd surges towards the stands with no sign of Tony. You give in to the flow of the crowd. Damn, I lost him. Just then, the mounted speakers around the gala crackle to life. Bryce's voice blasts out. All right, folks, grab your nuts and plant your butts. It's time for... Wow. Grab your nuts and plant your butts. I want you all to just think about this for a moment. This is the high point of our day. Oh, and this is a family of rich. Okay. Trump, is this you? It's time for the fireworks show. Gross. You squint up at the stands, picking out your friends. Who should I sit next to? You would. You fucking would. You fucking would do this. You would do this as a diamond choice. You would do this. I'll sit alone. Romance really should not be in this book. It's kind of like Chapter's new, Cupcakes, Spies, and Despicable Guys. There's literally, like, a little bit of romance. Just a touch. Just a tiny, 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 tiny bit. But most of it focuses on the mission, the mystery, the suspense, everything else. This is one book that should not have any romance in it. I'm sorry. You slide into an empty seat just as the floodlight winks out. You kick off your shoes and enjoy the feeling of the cool grass between your toes. It's one of the reasons most people enjoyed Most Wanted. I haven't seen fireworks in ages. The show starts with a cascade of huge, silvery bursts exploding across the night sky. A family near you begins to ooh and ah at the works, and you join in. You can smell the smoky afterglow of the fireworks, a series of flower-shaped bursts in yellow, red, and purple light up in the stands. I wish Kate were here with me. She loves fireworks. But at least she's safe. That's the most important thing. You lean back and enjoy the show. The fireworks cease for a moment, and the audience members shift in their seats to gaze at the stage platform. This must be the big finale, where someone's most likely going to die. Bryce stumbles up to the podium. You see Margaret tugging at his coat, her face sharp with anger as she hisses something under her breath at him. He shoves her away, lumbers over to the mic, and yanking it out of its stand with a screech of feedback. He's clearly even drunker than before, barely able to hold himself upright. Ah, yeah. I know what y'all think of Wes Tanner. He loves his fireworks so much. Well, guess what? Tanner's not coming back. So you're stuck with me, the black sheep, the family loser. Bryce, for God's sake. Sit down. Oh, no, I'm the finale host, which means I get to finish the show the way I want to. You just people watch. Isn't gonna blow Tanner's stupid shows out of the water. He leans over to light the fuse, stumbling a little as he bends down. This year, it's Bryce's turn. But something's wrong. Behind him, all the fireworks start to spark and shudder at once. He turns to look at them, mouth hanging open in bleary confusion. Oh, shit! Oh! Death number 2. Good riddance. Why do we give a shit about clues right now? Really? Get the off my screen! Oh my god. Come on! I should have ate my Wendy's sandwich in peace instead of this goddamn chapter. Oh, man. Come on. Really? Now we're left with that cliffhanger. We know he's gonna die. Remember, folks, we're on chapter... God damn it, what is it again? We're on chapter 9. Something tells me this will go up to about chapter 18. So this should be, like I said, Q Death 2. We've got 2 more deaths left to go. I don't think Pixelberry is going to do them in quick succession. I doubt it'd be like, hey, chapter 11, Flynn dies. Chapter 12, Naomi dies. And suddenly people are going, oh, no, they wouldn't kill love interest. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You must be new here. I wish they would kill Mothmore and love interest. I wish choices would actually matter. Hey, take a page out of Detroit Becomes Human. Vampire. Pretty much like 50 other visual novel games that are by indie or AAA companies. With that being said, I hope you all did enjoy the video. I tried to have a little bit of fun with it. People are starting to fizz out of Veil of Shadows. And unfortunately, that's a sucky thing because, as I said, this should be Most Wanted 2. Let's be honest. This would have been, if they would have named this Most Wanted 2, they would have had a bigger audience. You would have had characters that we all love. We would have had the team. We would have had the 2 main characters. and it has the feel of Lucifer on it, and everybody loves the shit out of Lucifer. And it has the feel of, Law and Order SVU with the two main characters and the team behind them. And everybody wants Most Wanted 2. You could have literally named this Most Wanted 2. You could have removed the chance for romance, except for hidden innuendos and a little bit of eye candy here and there between the two main characters that we all know and love from Most Wanted 1. You literally had Most Wanted 2 right here. You could have delved in and, oh my god, I'm just so mad. I'm just so mad. I'm mad because this book sucks. Like, I'm having a little bit of fun with it. I try and liven it up as much as possible, but I see the numbers. I see the numbers on other YouTubers' channels, too. I see it's not that popular. I see it's going to end up being one of those books where everybody turns around and it's going to, and hopefully they make the finale good and a really good suspenseful villain. Otherwise, this is going to be one of those home for the holiday books. Like, it's not there yet, but it's getting there. Oh, that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I love it so far, except for the constant, incessant, pointless, and a lot of people pointed this out, the pointless relationships, where it's very tame, it's very meh. Like, apparently one person pointed out to me the diamond scene with Grant the other day. It was... we made fun of it, man. You should really join our Discord. We have a lot of fun with some of this, picking it apart and things like that. Like, people are allowed to, enjoy their books and things like that, but we have very civil discussions. We have almost 200 members of really awesome people that have joined. Please, the link is down below. Please join us. We have a lot of fun. We've expanded. I have some incredible mods and admins that really liven up the place. Especially Slate, if you haven't met him, incredible guy. He's been a friend of mine for, like, 12 plus years. And, like, we just have a lot of fun in there. It's a great social place. There's no BS. There's just fun. There's fun. You wanna lighten up your day, I promise you. Join our Discord and you'll have a lot of fun in there. But with that being said, like I said, oh my god, this irks me. It irks me. It also irks me that and I've tried sending feedback to Choices. And like I said, I feel like nonchalantly they come through with their chapters and they kind of confirm things that I've said or deny things that I've said. It's been kind of both ways, and it's nice. It's nice to have someone, rebuttal you and say, no, this person does have this, background and this accent. But see, as I said, and everyone's like, no, she's from this. She should have this accent, and that's why I stuck with her accent that she has. It's neutral. It's completely neutral for the most part. Because she's coming out of an accent. And I don't think people got that. And that was one of the things that I got shit for in one of the videos. And yet, hey, look at that. A bunch of people who want to assume or make assumptions on one end suddenly come at you. And then the developers themselves confirm something. It happens all the time. I'm a gamer from a gaming community. I have 30 years on me of gaming. Like, I was gaming since I was a wee boy. And I've watched developers and everything. I've watched Mass Effect series, do confirms, denies, Telltale Games, all these companies up there that are AAA companies that eclipse the shit on a bad day of Pixelberry. And so when I come to something like this, it's like, I know where this is going to go. I know what they're going to confirm or deny, and I'm about 99% accurate so far. So I wish people would just, like, sit back, have fun. That's what my whole channel's about. Sit back, have fun, respect one another's opinions if you want to, have a civil disagreement or whatnot. And I just thought at the end of this video, I would just have a personal impromptu recap of what's all going on, both personally with my channel, myself, and the community, I guess, for those who... Oh, man, I'll tell you. Most of the people in the community who are 18 plus, they have respect for me, I have respect for them, but there's members who are just out for trouble, who just spend all day trying to cause me trouble, trying to spam my channel, trying to do really inappropriate crap, and then they also try and spam our Discord. There's pictures on Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, our Discord, and things like that, that showcase the things I go through on a daily basis. There's people literally stalking me right now. I'm serious, in the Facebook groups and everything. There's people literally stalking me. There's proof of it in our Discord, mainly, but it's all over the internet. I'm a very transparent person. And so, yeah. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, I'm doing my own thing. My voices and my things like that, it's my own thing. It's my own thing. I make it unique. I make it mine. So yeah, I love you all. Thank you for watching. Without further ado, I'm going to be live streaming later today. Check it out. Our Twitch link's down in the description below. I'm not going to do our usual outro. I've ran it enough. I love you all. Like I said, I can't say it enough. You've all made this an incredible journey. I'm almost up to 9,000 subscribers who actually genuinely enjoy my content. We have a lively community. And without you folks, I would be nobody. So, and really, I am nobody without you folks. I'm serious. Without your continued support and shit, I am nobody. And you guys make this channel. This is our channel. This isn't mine. This is our channel as a whole. So, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video or our live stream this evening. Peace out.